Hey boo, I'm just leaving work, about to hop on the train and head home to film season 2 of Dish with Tashaè. I'll call you when I'm done, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Dish with Tashaè, where we get to the dish after the dish. I hope you are feeling good because you deserve to feel good. And today I got DJ Spinelli with me and I am so excited. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm so excited to have you here. Today we're on location at Blend in Astoria, New York, Queens, New York.
I've actually been to this restaurant randomly before.
Have you? Did you like the food?
It was really good. The food was really good.
Yeah, so I've been here once and I remember I liked the vibe, so I was like, I gotta come back and try out the food, you know? So if you don't know, DJ Spinelli is one of the coolest and the hottest DJs in New York City, okay? Big vibe selector, not the little one, like, don't play with her. So if you've been to an event or a party in New York City and you had a good time, chances are it was during one of her sets, okay? Just to put that out there.
You're gassing me up, you know?
And I love Spanish food. Do you like Spanish food?
Yeah, this food looks good.
Today we are having, do you want to introduce what you're having?
Let me try not to butcher it.
I was like, I'm gonna let her go first because I'm still trying to pronounce what I got.
No, your Spanish accent is better than mine. So I got the huevos ranchos.
Huevos rancheros.
Oh,
right? Huevos rancheros.
We're gonna need to confirm that later. I don't know. Yes, I got eggs.
It's a breakfast, like a brunch item.
It has pico, guac, rice and beans,
some cheese sauce going on, and she has some rice and beans. What are you drinking?
Drinking a very strong sangria.
Okay,
margarita.
so let's cheers to this because I got a margarita. Even though we were drinking before, so we're a little lit right now, but. Okay, and I got, for appetizers, we have the arepa cups. It's actually shrimp in here. I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like some shrimp, pico de gallo, some sour cream sauce, and some guacamole sauce in there. And for my entree, I got the manchengo, right? Is it? The manchengo. It's breaded chicken, rice and beans, broccoli, and we got some sauce here. Some green sauce. Let's see this.
That looks good.
Well, it is good. Alright, so I'm ready. Let's dive in. Let's dive in.
Get to it. I'm hungry because
see what it's giving. No, I brought my appetite today because I'm ready to eat, okay?
I'm always ready to eat.
This sauce on this chicken looks really good, so I'm excited to try it. Hey, so are you from New York? You're from New York, right?
I am, born and raised.
What part of New York?
Big Bronx.
You're from
not
the
little
Bronx,
one.
right? Okay, Bronx vibes over here. You know what? I'm repping the Bronx until the day I die. Like, fuck what a hater gotta say about the Bronx,
because they ain't never been.
They stay coming for us. Like, you know what it is? They don't go past Yankee Stadium.
Right.
Because when you enter the Bronx from like Manhattan or whatever,
It gets a
Brooklyn, you first enter into Yankee Stadium, which is kind of like, you know, it's not our proudest part of the Bronx, you know?
I used to actually live by 163rd and what's the Ave? 3rd Ave.
Oh,
pretty much.
3rd Avenue? 3rd Avenue, you know.
No, Grand Concourse. In between. I was in the mix. I was about 10 minutes from Yankee Stadium, so it is a different world because I grew up on Gun Hill.
Oh, so uptown like me.
Yeah, residential.
Well, up north in the Bronx.
We were in the house, you know.
Same.
I mean, then transitioning to the apartment buildings is a little different. It's two different lives I was living.
No, so I grew up on Kingsbridge, near like Fordham Road, like Kingsbridge and Fordham. So I was saying, when people first enter the Bronx, they enter the South Bronx, which is like the worst part of the Bronx. But the Bronx is pretty big, so like the more north you go, the better it gets. Like I grew up in a house like here. There are parts of the Bronx where you would see a deer, and if you're not from the Bronx, you don't believe it. They're like,
that's
what?
a fact.
And if you go to,
very narrow view of the Bronx.
have you been to City Island?
Yeah.
Right.
I actually went to a really good event. Somebody dropped I think Jay Tips is from the Bronx. He's like an artist. He did a Adidas collaboration, and Colorway, shout out to Colorway, did an event, and we went to City Island to eat after.
That's lit.
And it was Adidas themed. They like had Adidas on the menu. It was really cute.
I fucking love City Island. I go there at least 4 times in the summer because it's big vibe.
And everybody was from the Bronx that was on that bus. It was like they took a little bus to... It was cute. It was a really cute event.
No, shout out to the motherfucking Bronx, right? Stop playing with us.
Bronx, not the little one.
Stop playing with us.
We're the only borough with the in front of our, you know,
That's
the Bronx. Because it's big Bronx.
You better address us correctly, okay? And you know the Brooklyn, the
Right.
Queens. It's only the Bronx. Like, stop playing with us.
Right.
So yeah, so I wanted to have you on the show today to talk about this. First of all, this is really good. I'm enjoying this. This is better than I thought it would be.
It looks good.
I'm like, I've had
that's a big ass piece of chicken.
I'm like, I've had breaded chicken before. How good could this? But this sauce on here, and the way it's cooked, go girl. You like your rancheros? It looks good. I kind of want to try some, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you.
I'm digging. I actually want to spread the love because this shit is good. The guac is good. That sauce.
The red sauce.
Mashing the eggs, you cook perfectly.
It's like I got my fork and my
Good. I don't.
all your
I don't
plate.
mind.
Oh wow, this is
It's
good.
good. I might need some hot sauce, but I'm gonna.
We can get you some hot sauce.
Let's not.
No, we gonna get you some.
You know what the funny part about it? My bag is over here.
Your what?
If my bag was like so over here,
Oh, you
I
got
literally have hot sauce in my bag.
Stop playing.
I kid you not.
Where your bag at?
Where's my bag?
Where is your bag? Do you know?
I don't know. It's over there somewhere.
Right here. I'm gonna pour some on this side.
Rice and beans.
Wait, so you're drinking a sangria, right?
Sangria margarita. This shit is kind of strong.
Not frozen. Really? I should have got that one then. Cause mine blown.
I advise.
Alcoholics be like, I should have got a stronger one.
I didn't. You know what's crazy? I didn't expect. I saw frozen sangria. I'm like, okay, it'll be chill. I'm a lightweight.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Are you?
2 drinks and I'm.
Are you that type? Okay, I can't trust her talking about a strong man.
It's strong. It is. I think you should get one.
Okay, this is really good. So yeah, I wanted to have you on the show today to talk about your journey as a DJ.
It's been a long one.
Because I've been to your parties, you know?
Recently?
I went to a party recently.
It's been a while. I feel like.
It has been a while. But I've definitely been to a few. You know? I be supporting, you know, I be out here supporting. I was pulled up. And
You do. And you've had a good time.
honestly, I've always had a good time when you're spinning like during your sets. Always. So I wanted to know, do you remember your first event, like your first booking? And were you nervous? And like, how did you deal with that? Because I know like for me with acting, my first time, like my first real serious acting class outside of like high school, I was so nervous. I was shaking in the class, literally holding my paper like this, like shaking. How'd I do? My teacher stopped me. It was very obvious that I was fucking nervous. I couldn't even hide it. And he would stop me and he was like, just want you to know that you deserve to be here. Like he could tell that I was like super nervous.
That's really good advice.
And you know what? I was also the only person of color in the class, so I was like a little like, not intimidated, but I just was like, I felt out of place. So I was like, yeah, like a little uncomfortable in that aspect. But yeah, he stopped me and he was like, you deserve to be here. And I was like, you know what? That's a fucking fact. So then we started over and I did what I had to do. So yeah.
I don't remember my first gig per se. I'm not gonna front. I'm one of those people who have very I'm not saying I have bad memory. I don't really remember a lot of things until somebody like puts the pieces like together. Like, hey, remember this when you were here with that? And then like I'm like, oh yeah, actually, it's like.
So you blank it out.
Yeah, it's not like I like. Yeah, I don't know. I have like interesting.
Do you remember being nervous though? Like, or were you
I remember being like, I remember being less nervous than I should have been. I think, but one of my first gigs.
Really? Okay, check you out.
Yeah, but I should have been a little bit more nervous. I should put a little bit more thought into it because when I did start DJing, I was not the best DJ.
Really?
But I also think I was better than a lot of DJs that were already DJing.
I believe that.
So it was like, I feel like when I first started DJing, I was kind of like going out a lot, and I'm like, this doesn't sound like it's supposed to be like this. Like,
right.
This is not a good set. I grew up around music, so I know like I have older DJs in my family, Jamaican DJs.
Okay. All right, because they're Jamaican.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
You know what? We got so much in common.
We do.
We're from the Bronx. We Jamaican.
Right.
Big up Jamaica. Big up the Bronx.
Right. It's just a lot of.
So what year did you start DJing? Do you remember the year?
2000. Okay, so I decided I wanted to be a DJ in 2010. I think my first gig. Actually, now I remember. Good question.
Okay.
I think my first gig was at. If you're from New York and you know Lit Lounge, I think it was a Lit Lounge in LES. It's like somewhere by the precinct somewhere.
Okay.
But I wasn't very nervous, and people would turn during my set, and I don't think I DJ'd that well.
Really?
But I think my song selection was so good that
And
they were
the
like, fuck the
energy,
transition.
the
Yeah,
vibes.
like it was a good vibe. And I think that was like 2011.
This white rice is so good. It's like flavored white rice. It's bomb. Okay. For me, I feel like a DJ is so important because you create the vibes. And I've been to parties where the DJ is like really popular, got hella clout, and then I get to the party and they playing music and I'm like,
It's not giving what
why are you playing this? Like, this is not giving what it's supposed to give. Do you see this crowd? Like, why the fuck are you playing? You know, so I feel like a lot of DJs in the scene are just popular and they're not really that good at what they do, which is crazy to me because you literally select the vibes for the party. Like, you set the tone. You got to know how to read the room.
Yeah.
Basically. So what's your process when you're setting up for an event? Like, how do you read the room?
Okay. I don't really have like a before the party. If the party's a themed party, I'll try to do a little like, okay, put together a good folder of like what the vibe might be, but it's really hard to tell what's gonna happen until you're there. Like, you're not gonna know who's at the party, how the crowd's gonna react. But one thing I do pride myself in is like, I know I have range. Okay. So like you could totally surprise me with a group of people that are gonna be at the party, and I think I'll nail it. I'm really good at reading the room, but I think it's because I've been so many places and so many different parties.
Right.
Kind of like throw something on, and then if it's not like, if nobody's catching it like or feeling it, I can like, I'm an easy switch. Like, I got you. I got y'all. I see what's going on here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's important.
I think it's like one of the most important, like being able to read the room, because a lot of DJs be tone deaf. Like, if you playing shit that does not match with the event, the time, the crowd, I'm like, what? And I'm low-key mad judgmental when I go to parties with DJs because I want to have a good time. Like, I came here to shake my ass and turn up, so don't be fucking up the vibe. Like, if you're a vibe selector, select the right fucking vibe.
And I think it hits different when you listen to good music. Like, when you know that you like actually like music, because I've been places and the DJ was trash and nobody cares. They're not blinking, they're not busting, like,
That's true.
they're not even like, it's giving happy hour, like they're just there
They're just happy
for the drinks. They're not even there for the music. I think you can get away with that there, but when it's a night function and people that take this Friday, Saturday, and they're outside, you have one job to do, and that's to get people turned up. So please do that.
That's true. You heard what she said, right? Step your fucking cookies up, no? Okay. No, but I've definitely always had a good time at show parties, and it's like the talent, like the skill, like knowing good music, and also your energy plays a big part in it too. And I feel like you always have great energy, so that's why I've always enjoyed, you know, your parties.
I think I feed a lot off of like my surroundings. Like if people are there having a good time, I'm literally having a good time. Like I hate about a boring crowd. Because if I play some lit shit and y'all are not lit, I'm like, damn, so that's
what's going on here. Damn, y'all came to shake your ass or not? Like, what's going on? Y'all could have stayed home for this. Like,
could have put a playlist on and just...
Y'all could have went to club bedroom. Like, alright, so let's try these arepa cups.
Oh yeah, let's.
We got some shrimp because we got Miss Pescatarian over here. So we got the shrimp arepa cups.
I might have been vegan last week, so
no judgment, no judgment. All right, let's cheers. Those look so good. I'm excited. This is good. Wow. What kind of sauce is this? This is good.
I'm glad they were able to sub it for shrimp.
This is a plantain cup. Is it plantain? It tastes kind of sweet. Is it sweet plantain?
It tastes like it is? That was an ingredient? It tastes like cornbread.
That's what I was supposed to say. Oh yes.
Cornbread.
2 sweet corn cakes.
Okay.
Basically cornbread.
Spanish cornbread, guys.
Spanish cornbread. This is good.
You be dancing when you eat?
Yes. When the food is good, you didn't see me, I was definitely
right. If you don't hit the shoulders one time, it's not good.
Right. So if somebody eating something, they're not dancing, they telling you it's good, they lying.
Right. They lying.
You like, Okay, so my next question for you was, so when you're like in between gigs, right? Because I know how sometimes when you're on a journey and you're like pursuing something, you have those moments where things get quiet and slow and you can get like discouraged. So when you have those in-between moments, what motivates you to keep going? Like what's your why to why you get up and keep doing this every day even when shit seems like everything's against you, everything's all impossible? What motivates you to keep going is what I always want to know.
That's a good question.
Right?
What's the why?
Why do you do what you do?
It's funny because like my initial like reaction to that is like I asked myself the question back to see like what hits, and it's like literally my head was like because you can like. But I'm very much a like I don't think that I can't do anything. I don't think that I can't do anything I want to do, and I think that that's the same for everybody. I think everybody has an initial desire because they can't do that thing.
Right.
Like, you know, like, I don't have a desire to fly a plane, but I know everybody who does can do that. You're going to go to aviation school, and you're going to get it done, and you're going to fly a plane.
Right.
I don't know why that's a thing for people. They want to do that. They
so you basically have the confidence to know that no matter what's going on, it's going to work out, basically.
And honestly, that didn't always come, like I didn't always feel that way. Initially, when I first started DJing, things worked out for me really well. But I did have this period of, and I don't know if it was because of who I was around, because my initial thought was, this is what I'm doing, it's going well, it's going to be okay. But like sometimes you do have those moments that it's like not as you expected, or things
slow down.
Right, things slow down a little bit, but it's just like that time for me was like time to tap in with myself. And when I tapped in with myself to get like, I don't like how this feels. Like I don't like how I feel, and I didn't want to attach my happiness to like what I was doing.
Right.
So I had to find, you know, it within myself, like, okay, well, I'm still here, I'm still existing, like life is life in, I'm alive, I got breath in my body, I have an option to do, like sometimes you need to take that time to pour into your craft more, become better.
It takes a lot of strength to keep that positive mindset. So I definitely applaud you for that, because I know it does not. It's definitely not easy. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud you for being able to maintain so holding on to that silver lining and knowing this is just basically just riding the wave, going with the flow.
But that wave is like what keeps you there. Like if your mind is made up about some shit not working out for you,
yeah, you can.
If your mind is made up about something not working out for you, it's not gonna work out.
It's not gonna work out, right? It's all energy based.
Literally. And when I made my mind up, all right, well, I know this is how it feels right now, but this is not a forever thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Things did a whole 180.
That's true.
You know,
that's true. Sometimes for me, I feel like in the waiting period, you kind of get discouraged because you're like, damn, I'm doing all this, when am I gonna see the fruits of my labor? But then you start to understand, okay, well, this happened because it prepared me for this moment. It helped you build that strength and that character for this. So
it's what did you do in that time that you did feel like that? Did you doubt yourself even more, or did you you have to put that energy to use? Even I feel like every emotion kind of has it fuels something different in you. If you're happy, you want to keep that feeling going, you're going to keep doing it. If you're upset, something is the reason you're feeling that feeling is because something in you isn't right, or something in your environment isn't right. So what changes could you make to not be like that anymore?
Right. I watch Abraham Hicks a lot. She talks about that. Basically, if you wake up and you're feeling like shit, it's up to you to change the disc. Change the station. I feel like shit, but do something to feed your soul. It's gonna help you feel better. Because if you don't feel better, you're not gonna have a better day. It all starts with how you feel. So you really gotta care about how you feel.
No, seriously, I'm very everybody thinks a little bit of optimism. At some point I thought I was delusional because it was my outside world didn't reflect it for a while, but now it does. You can't tell me shit.
And I love that
literally
for you.
Get to do whatever I want.
And I love that for you.
Yeah, because it's intention. It's and my environment reflects it. I feel like I attract a lot of really amazing people. I'm giving really great opportunities, and it's because I really do believe that I deserve it. Because we do. We definitely do.
You definitely deserve whatever is going to make you happy and fulfilled. That's what we're here for. We're not here to suffer.
Exactly.
So I fuck with that. You just inspired me, girl. You did.
Don't gas me.
I also wanted to know, how do DJs get their gigs? Do you have an agent, or do you have to build a relationship with the promoters or the clubs or wherever? How do DJs get their gigs? What's the process for that? Just for anyone who wants to follow in similar footsteps. Not too loud.
So,
not the girl.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Honestly, I had a manager for a while.
Okay, you did?
I did, for earlier in my career, and I was new to the game. I didn't appreciate it as much as I did until I didn't have it anymore. So then you have to figure out a lot of stuff by yourself.
That's true.
And then things come along that give you the opportunity, and you might get representation from people who believe in you or have seen you do your thing. But to this day, a lot of my gigs are word of mouth. So the relationships that you've had in the past kind of I got a gig this weekend coming up, and the email started off hey, we'd like to have you for this event. I've seen you DJ a couple of years ago, and I really enjoyed your set. I'm damn, and I had to think back to when that was, and it was a while ago.
Really?
So I feel making the impressions that you make when you're doing your thing are lasting.
I feel that.
I feel you just have to put your best foot forward a lot of the time. And for a while, I was creating spaces. I wasn't getting the bookings that I wanted to get. I started having to throw my own parties. And shit, it went better than I thought. And then people were booking me because they knew I did that.
Okay.
so.
I feel that, and it's like I understand that because it's like if you're not getting the bookings, create your own opportunities basically, and also don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because if you're not showing people what you're capable of, how will they know?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta give people the vision for them to really see it. So yeah, I fuck with that. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Right. Cheers to creating the opportunities. Yes. You know? I also applaud you because content is not an easy thing, and you have a really cool show.
Oh,
like this
you.
shit. This is. I actually did an interview recently. It was a written interview, and I felt like the questions were so redundant and boring. I barely even wanted to send an email back.
Really?
Your idea is literally like an amazing idea. Like I was a Food Network girly. What's his name? Austin Brown.
Is it Austin Brown? I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh, you didn't watch the Food Network?
I follow them, but I don't really. I feel like there's. I love the Food Network, but they don't really have shows that
you're into.
Are like for our generation. I feel like it's like I don't know. They need more flavor.
Do you remember Dinner, Diving, and Dive?
No. What was it?
What guy? The guy with the spiky hair? Oh my gosh! No. I'm about to say you hella clips.
I feel like I should know this.
But we'll get. You know what? You're paving a new way. You're right, because they have like their shows weren't as cool as this one.
Oh, stop.
It was really good, but they got good shit, but it wasn't as cool as this. Like, it wasn't,
I appreciate that. I don't want to get emotional, but I really appreciate you for saying that.
Girl,
I do, you know.
Flattered that you had me on.
We just out here doing what it do. Okay, so my last question for you was, what advice do you have for anyone else that wants to follow in similar footsteps? Like, what's a do and what's a don't for DJing?
I do not doubt myself or any situation that I'm in. I said do not. Okay. Don't do it.
Trust yourself.
If you feel like I don't know how this party's gonna go, don't do that. Don't do the don't. Do the think the best case scenario at all times, because even if it comes under, it's gonna come somewhere close to like better than you having that energy really does follow you.
It does. No matter what happens.
Every situation. You know what I mean? Because it's been times where like it might not have been the best party, but I've met somebody at the space or gained a relationship or connected with somebody at the event that lasted longer than me not feeling good about the event.
And they connected you to another gig,
another opportunity, a better opportunity.
Definitely trust yourself. You know, that's important, because I've seen like DJ sets where something will go wrong with the sound, and it really depends on how you handle it.
Yeah.
You know,
because that's how people like. While you do good under pressure, I know you'll be able to handle whatever.
Right.
This was a really serious situation. I actually have a better gig for you that you can probably thrive in, because
exactly.
I'm here and you're doing really good.
Honestly, I'm a little lit right now too. I ain't even gonna hold you. But the do is to trust yourself, and the don't is to don't doubt yourself.
Doubt yourself.
And that applies to anything. So
it does.
That's some good advice.
Yeah. Because I'm like, now I'm thinking, what do I got?
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. Then we're gonna get into guest star. What's the spicy? Oh.
What's that? I like spicy.
So we're gonna wrap this up. You wanna try that? That is spicy. I got baby mouth low key. I'm like the only Jamaican one like, But anyway.
Nah, I like that hot jerk chicken. I don't eat chicken no more, but hot jerk sauce.
Jerk shrimp, you know?
I'll be fucking up some jerk shrimp.
Alright, so we're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna get into Guess That Movie. I hope you're ready to get your acting back, because I'm not playing. So you better bring the performance, right? For Guess That Movie. Basically, it's a game segment where we have to act out famous one-liners from a classic movie or film and guess what it is. So I'll do 3, you'll do 3 different movies, I'll guess what it is, and vice versa. And honestly, this is my game that I made up, but I keep losing, so we gonna see. Are y'all Team Spinelli or y'all Team Tashaè, okay?
I just want to know what we win.
What do we win?
What do we win?
You get to be the winner of the show. Like, you get to be the winner of the show.
I'll take it.
And you know, we on Steinway, we in Miami, so we had to switch up the vibes. Now we're on the balcony at the Lens, and it is gorgeous up here. It's definitely giving Miami vibes.
You're selling this.
It's giving Miami vibes.
I want to be out here, even though we kind of far, but I want to be out here.
We out here. All right, so you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right, I went easy on you, okay? So you should know these. No pressure, though.
You better know mine.
All right.
Okay.
If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better pick up the pace. Is it pay attention? Hold up.
Is it?
Hold up. Wait, let me.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to finish it.
No,
I'm supposed to finish it or guess where it's from.
We have to do it over because I think I started singing it wrong.
Yeah, that's the lyrics.
It is better wake up, pay attention.
Yeah, I was about to say I finished that off right.
If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
I'm supposed to guess the movie.
Yes, where's
and
that from?
The movie is...
That's a famous one-liner from the movie. So where's that from? If you need a clue, you can ask for a clue.
Do I get unlimited clues?
I mean, I be cheating, so you get...
It's a movie about school.
Yes. There's a choir in the movie.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it. There's a choir in the movie.
Because, look, a lot of movies about schools, they be singing, so I don't want to mix it up and be wrong when I know it is what it is.
I'll give you another clue, but once I give you this clue, you should know what it is.
Okay.
They're nuns.
Okay, Sister Act.
Sister Act 2, yes.
2. Sister Act 2.
You got that.
I got that.
Okay, all right.
Okay, mine. Do I go?
Mm-hmm. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I keep, you know what? I'm confident. I'm not nervous. Let's do this.
Yeah, you should get this one. All right, I'm gonna do my easy ones because I had like 5 written down, and I'm like, yeah, because she's gonna. All right. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Okay, give me a clue. Give me a clue. Give me a clue. Are they Mexican?
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Give me a clue. What?
Okay.
Either tell me the actor in the movie or like
the actor who's saying that line?
Either that or like the year it came out, the genre.
It's 90s, early 90s. Yeah, you should know.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, it's always embarrassing.
Wow.
Our production is like, bitch, what is wrong with you? Like,
put some hot. I'm trying to think. What's the line after he says?
Who's the actor?
Who's
the actor?
John. If I fuck his name up, I'm gonna be upset. R.I.P. though. It's a 90s movie, all black cast.
God, is it Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Friday. All right.
What's his name? Don Witherspoon. There you go. I didn't want to be like Donna. Okay.
All right.
I'm glad you got that one.
Thank you. I am too, because I literally just pulled that out.
Do you remember that scene?
No, I pulled that out of my ass. Like, I completely guessed that movie.
He was like in the truck eating a burrito. It was before he stunk up the truck.
I literally guessed that movie. Like,
yeah. I was like, that's an easy one.
Okay. This one is super easy.
Okay.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, Lilo and Stitch.
I love that.
You know they're making a live action for that?
Imagine how Stitch looks. I feel like I've seen the preview for that.
I'm sure hopefully it's like a fire ass CGI of Stitch, because
it was giving Alien. I don't know if it was like a we're not gonna talk about it.
But I'm gonna go see it. We should go see it together.
Yeah, we should go see it. Did you see The Little Mermaid?
It hasn't come out yet. Maybe it will when this is out. It comes out like May 26th next week or something.
Oh
like
shit. Did you see Mario Party, the Mario movie.
No, I
want to see.
I wasn't interested. We should go see it.
Yeah, we should go see that.
All right, so your turn.
Okay.
You next.
Even if I wanted to go, my schedule wouldn't allow it.
Is it rom-com?
No. It's a comedy.
Okay, is it a black comedy or a white comedy? It's given white.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite actors.
And it's a comedy? What's the genre?
What's the genre? I feel like if I say exactly what it is, you're gonna get it.
Just tell
So
me the
let's
genre.
say
It's comedy, drama, what?
it's based off of a book. Okay, I can give you another line from the same movie.
Okay, go ahead.
Help me.
This is really sad.
I'm feeling.
Is that Boris Prada? What is it?
Yeah, if you don't, this is one of my favorite movies, so I feel like, okay, how about, you're an idiot.
That's so vague, like. Just tell me, because I'm not going to get
The Grinch.
Oh, no. You should have said Christmas something.
But that's why I said you would have got it. If I
Did you
said
know?
that.
Did you know? Okay.
Damn.
Cause he,
Help me, I'm feeling.
no, I love The Grinch. I watch that every Christmas season.
My favorite line was like, yes, down a size and a half, and I'm going to keep it off.
No, I love Jim Carrey.
Damn.
He's one of my favorites.
That was hard.
That's sad. I love Jim Carrey. Okay, let me get ready for my next one. This one's pretty easy. Alright, listen here. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. Off to the chokey. You were
Well, I
reciting
thought it was, I'm big, you're small. I'm right, you're wrong. But who, is that?
I'm like, she's saying it. She know it.
I told you about my memory.
You're
My memory.
little. I'm right, you're wrong. Off to the chokey.
This is not Matilda.
It is Matilda.
It is?
Matilda. Okay.
Who
see?
said that?
The big lady. What's her name?
Oh, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So you got 2 points.
I got 2.
3 actually. No, wait. Did you get the
2.
first one right?
Yeah. I said Sister Act, but
Okay. Wow, you got all of them right. All right. So you're winning. Go ahead.
I think you're gonna get this one. Check the one and left the one. Oh my gosh.
Check the wall.
Check the one and left the one.
Okay. What's the genre?
Okay, I'm gonna say the line before that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Because you got me out here looking real bad, right?
He was like, what he said? Take the weed, I left the money. And then the other guy was like, take the wa, I left the wa.
Rush Hour? Rush Hour, no.
Damn, my accent trash.
What is it? Is he?
It was Shatas.
Shatas? Wow.
Did you watch that movie, Tashaè?
I haven't seen Shatas since I was like a fucking kid, so I haven't seen it in a minute.
I watch it every Labor Day.
So
We gotta run that back. We have to run that one
She
back.
got these judgmental eyes. Have you seen Shatas? It's like
We gonna watch it. We're gonna
Black
watch.
Card revoked.
We're gonna watch Shatas.
All right, so you're obviously the winner of the game. That was fun. If you were Team Spinelli, shout out to you, because thank you, that was fun. So thank you so much for coming on the show. I had a great time.
I did too.
The viewers, I hope you were at the very least inspired, motivated, and entertained. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.